Greetings, Golden State Warriors fans. Today I bring you 3 incredible pieces of news about our team. Stay tuned until the end of the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share your opinions in the comments. Let's get started with the first news. Jonathan Kuminga contract standoff. All signs point to a Warriors reunion. The Golden State Warriors find themselves in a tense contract negotiation with restricted free agent Jonathan Kuminga. While the 22-year-old forward has expressed a desire to seek a new role and potentially a new home, sources suggest that all signs point toward him ultimately accepting the Warriors' offer. The public staring contest between Kuminga's camp and the Golden State front office has captivated fans and analysts alike. Kuminga, who has reportedly had issues with coach Steve Kerr's rotations, is looking for a larger role and a more lucrative contract. Meanwhile, the Warriors hold the leverage of restricted free agency, giving them the right to match any offer sheet Kuminga signs. According to a report by Brett Siegel of Clutch Points, despite the ongoing drama, Kuminga is expected to blink first and accept a contract extension with the Warriors. This outcome, Siegel notes, could have been reached weeks ago without the added tension. While accepting the one-year qualifying offer is technically an option, it's considered an unlikely scenario. Siegel points out that it makes zero sense for Kuminga to take a one-year deal in what is already a tough situation and then try to increase his value. The market for him has been relatively dry, which further strengthens the Warriors' position. The last reported offer from the Warriors was a 2-year, $45 million deal. While this falls short of the $30 million annual average salary Kuminga was reportedly seeking, it presents a reasonable middle ground. The team could also sweeten the deal by adding a trade kicker, which would increase his pay if he were to be moved in the future. This proposed 2-year deal would give Kuminga the opportunity to prove his worth and re-enter the market as an unrestricted free agent in just 2 years. If he can deliver on the potential he and his supporters believe he has, he could then secure a contract well over $100 million. For now, it seems the most likely path forward is for the talented young forward to remain in the Bay Area. Second news. Jonathan Kuminga trade saga intensifies. A closer look at the Warriors' offseason crossroads. As the NBA offseason drags on, the fate of Golden State Warriors forward Jonathan Kuminga has become the central storyline for a franchise navigating an uncertain future. While the Phoenix Suns have been making dramatic moves, dismantling their Big Three and creating salary cap flexibility, the Warriors have remained notably quiet, their roster far from the championship contenders of old despite a surprising playoff run to the second round. This dormancy, however, is a deceptive calm before a potential storm, as new reports suggest that a trade involving Kuminga is far from a finished conversation. Recent reports have brought much-needed clarity to a situation that has been clouded by speculation. Insider Brett Siegel of Clutch Points has shed light on the 2 primary suitors for Kuminga: the Sacramento Kings and the Phoenix Suns. Both teams have reportedly put offers on the table, but the Warriors' front office is playing hardball, seeking a return that truly reflects Kuminga's potential. The Kings offer a sign-and-trade for Malik Monk and a lottery-protected 2030 first-round pick has reportedly been rejected. The Warriors, according to sources, are looking for multiple assets in any deal, and are particularly insistent on an unprotected first-round pick. This suggests a long-term vision, a recognition that the golden era is nearing its end and the franchise must prepare for the post-Stephen Curry reality. Meanwhile, the Suns, who had previously been linked to Kuminga in a major trade at the deadline, are also a factor. Their current offer is less impressive, consisting of Royce O'Neal, Nick Richards, and 4 second-round picks. While O'Neal and Richards could slot immediately into the Warriors' rotation, this package lacks the high-end draft capital or young, promising talent that the team is seeking. As Siegel notes, the Suns' interest is genuine and long-standing, but they have yet to present a package that Golden State finds acceptable. This offseason, with the Warriors exceeding expectations in 2025, the organization has a pivotal decision to make. Do they hold on to Kuminga, a young player with immense potential but an inconsistent fit in their system? Or do they trade him for assets that will better support their current core and secure their future? The Kuminga saga is more than just a trade rumor. It is a referendum on the direction of the franchise, and with the clock ticking, Warriors fans are holding their breath for a resolution. Third news. Jimmy Butler's Golden State gamble pays off. Warriors ready for more. Just a few months ago, the Golden State Warriors were at a crossroad. Following a dispiriting 120-112 loss to the Los Angeles Lakers on February 6, 2025, the team's record stood at a dismal 25-26. The dynasty that had defined a decade was on the verge of collapsing, with playoff hopes hanging by a thread. The once unthinkable possibility of missing even the play-in tournament loomed large over the franchise. Then, a seismic shift occurred. The Warriors made a blockbuster move, acquiring Miami Heat superstar Jimmy Butler. The trade was more than just a roster change. It was a jolt of energy that fundamentally altered the team's trajectory. Butler's arrival catalyzed a spectacular turnaround, as the Warriors went on a massive 23-7 run to close out the regular season. This late-season surge not only saved their season but also restored a sense of purpose and a winning mentality to the locker room. The momentum continued into the postseason. Despite a tough loss to the Los Angeles Clippers on the final day of the regular season, the Warriors secured the 7th seed in the Western Conference with a clutch victory over the Memphis Grizzlies in the play-in tournament. While their playoff journey ultimately ended with a second-round elimination to the Minnesota Timberwolves in 5 games, the team's dramatic second-half performance proved they are still a force to be reckoned with. For a franchise built on the foundation of 4 championships in 10 years, a second-round exit is always viewed as an organizational failure. However, this season's late-stage revival showcased the enduring core of the team. Steph Curry, the undisputed engine of the Warriors system, continued to perform at an elite level, earning another All-Star nod with averages of 24.5 points per game and a 39.7% clip from beyond the arc. His consistent brilliance remains the team's heartbeat. Equally vital was Draymond Green. While his scoring averaged a modest 9 points per game, his impact was immeasurable on the defensive end. Green was a legitimate Defensive Player of the Year candidate, providing the grit and tenacity the team needed. He consistently disrupted opponents, averaging 1.5 steals and 1 block per game.